Hey guys, what it do? It's your boy Supreme Uchiha, the God. So today I want to talk about Kaisen, Jujutsu Kaisen. Jujutsu Kaisen. I was gonna say Kaisen Jujutsu, but Jujutsu Kaisen. It is an anime and slash manga, and it's not that like it's only 100 and something chapters deep. I think 120 chapters deep. At least the English version that I read. And yeah, I'm surprised it already got an anime. It's nowhere near complete. And wow, it's crazy. But a lot of people were hyping this anime up for a long time. One of the reasons I started reading the manga in the first place was of how much hype I got for the upcoming anime. So I was like, let me check this shit out. And I've read every chapter. It's extremely fast paced, like insane fast paced. Like Naruto's fast paced. This shit is like Usain Bolt. This shit is like Full Metal Alchemist on speed. Like it's crazy. And we introduced to a lot of people very quickly, and things happen very quickly. Everything happens very rapidly, and the show shows exactly how. I think the show does things a little better in certain scenarios, at least in episode one thus far. But I think that could do with maybe the translation that I'm reading. I don't know about the translation I'm reading, what it's like, but I think maybe the translation I'm reading is not the best because some stuff is a little confusing. Like I have to reread things sometimes to be like, what's happening again? Like characters like I don't know. It's definitely enjoyable. Don't get me wrong. It's really enjoyable, but it's really like wow, won't we just wait? What? Like what I'm saying? You gotta like be on your p's and q's to keep up with it fully, and while fully understanding the concept and fully understanding the world that you in. So what is Jujutsu Kaisen? It's basically a world full of cursed energy. That's the magic, essentially. Its cursed energy is negative energy that the human race pushes out. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, let's say if people are afraid of the dark or some shit. You know what I'm saying? There's probably a demon, cursed energy is burned from that. You know what I'm saying? And this, the more people believe that, the stronger that cursed energy is. Kind of similar to Mob Psycho. Very similar to Mob Psycho. But Mob Psycho it's not negative energy. It's just anybody believing in it. You know what I'm saying? If enough people believe in something, an energy is formed, negative or positive, but mainly negative. So that's the interesting thing about this. So we meet our main protagonist, Itadori. Now Itadori is, I don't know, he seems just like a regular kid. No, actually, the opening kind of tells you he's not an ordinary kid. We also meet Gojo, the GOAT. That's man, come on, he's my favorite character alongside Fushiguro. Phenomenal. So we meet Gojo. Now, obviously, we at this stage we don't know who the hell Gojo is. But he's chilling. He kind of has like a Kakashi type of vibe with the head gear, except he's one covers his eyes. So what is he hiding? Why is he blind? We don't really know. So it's interesting to see, because then we also see Tadori. He's almost in like a seance or something, or I don't know what they're doing to him. And then this is like obviously the present, and then it flashes back. The opening is unbelievable. Just to let you all know, the opening, mwah, the music, oh my goodness. Studio Mappa, come on, what you expect? It's so goddamn good. It's so good. That intro, the song, oh my god. I wish it wasn't copyrighted so I can play it for a bit for y'all, but it is what it is, yeah. So then, we were introduced to Itadori. He seems like a carefree kid. He's just hanging on, having fun with his friends, and his friends are kind of like they're in essentially curse hunting club. The way Japan and Korea have like after school club activities like those, and it's interesting. They're just having fun, blah 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 blah. And Itadori is basically being forced to join an athletics club because he's extremely gifted. Like extremely gifted is an understatement of the century. Dude is the fastest man in the world, the strongest man in the world. He's everything. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to regular people and physics, you know what I'm saying? So the PE teacher is like, yo, by any means necessary, I need you in this goddamn athletics club. And the problem with that is he technically didn't join the course society because the teacher changed it, and the one of the school body, the student body members pulled up, and he was like, yo, you gotta disband, like this room is gonna be given to somebody else, because A, there's not enough of y'all, and B, y'all ain't do no goddamn productivity, no activities out here. And they try to explain that they do, and then he's like, well, okay, you do, but you ain't got enough members. And it's like, wait a minute, I signed up. And that's what Itadori's like, yo, I signed up, like what are you talking about, like I definitely signed up. And your man is like, just take it, just like, nope, ain't happened, until the PE teacher showed up and was like, yes, he did, but I changed it. And then the student body president, I think he's probably the president, he was like, oh my god, this guy's more problematic than the students. So they have like this is important just because they have a physical contest, and in the physical contest it's a shot put, and we see that Itadori is built different. He throws that shit 30 something meters, and he hits and dents the football goalpost, the soccer goalpost, to some. And it's like, yo, what? This guy's supposed to be like 16 or some shit. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? And the teacher is like, this is why I want him in this goddamn athletics club. He could win us nationals. Man, he can win your international. He can win every gold on earth with that type of ability. Boy, golly, he could be the Olympic swimmer, tennis player, goddamn near anything. Boy, you see that boy's pace. That's 200 pace. Talk about 99 pace. That's 200 pace, 500 pace. Dude goes not to 50 meters. 50 is like, was like he it takes him 3 seconds to hit 50 meters. That's insane, bro. That's insane, bro. That dude is like a whip, man. That dude's like a car. Now I know it's like 60 miles an hour speed for 3 seconds to accelerate, but that's a lot of 50 meters in 3 seconds, boy. 100 meters is a record is like 9 point something seconds or some shit, right? This guy can finish a 100-meter sprint in less than that, bro. He can finish that shit in like 5 seconds, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because acceleration and shit. But yeah, so basically, also his grandpa is dying. Itadori, that is. His grandpa is dying. And we also meet a person that's looking at cursed energy and checking it out. Fushiguro, he's checking out, trying to figure out what's happening with the school, because there's some kind of mystery thing happening. Itadori's grandpa is dying, and like straight from the jump, when you get dying, he's just dying. And we're like, what the fuck? Like, we don't really know Itadori. We don't know nothing about anything. We just shoved into the story at a point in his life, and this is what's happening. So I'm excited to hop on the roller coaster and see what happens. But we hop into that train, and his grandpa's dying, and he tells him some words of wisdom. He's like, yo, don't end up like me, alone in your deathbed. So help people, save people. You're very powerful. You're unique. You're very strong. Like, save as many people as you can. Even if it's just one person, save them. You know what I'm saying? You do not want to end up like me in the deathbed. And, Itadori even says it himself that, a lot of people can't stand his grandpa, but he always would show up and visit him. He'd always show up and show love. And when he died, he started crying almost, you know what I'm saying? And one of the reasons Itadori joined the mystery club / occult club / goddamn curse energy club, he joined them because he's allowed to leave early so that he has time to go visit his grandpa. His grandpa dies and he's almost crying, but he takes it like a champ. So he sticks around the hospital, got to sign paperwork, all that shit. And Fushiguro shows up because Fushiguro was already around the school checking around all that shit. He shows up, he's like, yo, I need that cursed energy that's on you. That shit dangerous as a motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? So obviously later on, when they end up going back to the school, when they realize that Itadori's two best friends are about to get finessed by this cursed spirits, they pull up, have an awesome kind of fight. Fushiguro seems extremely weak for somebody that's supposed to be doing the curse hunting and stuff. He gets decimated pretty easily. But at first he's doing okay, but his powers aren't great for saving people, because he couldn't attack the cursed spirit, because he would kill or injure the people that were getting eaten alive. So when even though he warned Itadori to stay back, Itadori jumped, I don't know, like 2 stories up a building, kung fu chop through the glass window, kung fu chop the goddamn cursed spirit, and he yanked his 2 friends out of that bit. I was like, golly, this guy built different, boy. This boy kind of built different. What is he, Superman? Superboy? Golly. The Flash too? Goddamn. And he does it, and he takes him out, and Fushiguro finishes off the cursed spirit, and then a few more cursed spirits are popping up in there, and the fighting, kung fu chopping. One of them is really, really strong. Fushiguro is getting mollywopped by this one, because he kind of catches him off guard, and he's mollywopping the crap out of him. And Itadori, in trying to defend Fushiguro, decides, "F it, I have to save this guy by any means." So he ends up he ends up not accidentally, purposely eating the finger, because he learned that by eating the finger he gains cursed energy, and because he got this cursed energy, that's the only way you can exorcise a demon with cursed energy, or a cursed spirit. So he eats it, and then this crazy cursed spirit takes over his body, and one shot the cursed spirit he was fighting in. It's not even a contest. It's just GG. Like, don't play with me. Like, it's GG. Don't you play with me. You don't know how I'm built. I'm built different. So I was like, damn, this shit kind of wavy, boy. Golly. And after he does that, man, he does that drunk. I'm like, okay, this guy kind of different. Fushiguro is still pretty useless here, but he's like giving out. He's like, yo, man, the 1 in a million chance that like you take the core spirit can take over your body, man. That's even worse, because this is a special class, so S class. Excuse me, cursed spirit. It's just crazy. Not grade 2, not grade whatever. This is grade S. Like, this is special. Like, this is different. We don't want none of this sauce. And then boom, that's where the episode ends, when Itadori kind of gets his consciousness back, and he's kind of having a conversation with the cursed spirit, and the cursed spirit's like, how are you controlling your body? How are you doing this? It's like, well, it is my body after all. It's like, what? Like, I'm a beast. Like, how are you doing this? So obviously there's something with Itadori's body, or something with his mind, or something with him that's allowing him to do this, because he was supposed to die or just lose his body completely, and he did neither. So he built different. So yeah, Fushiguro is shocked as well. It's like, what the is going on here? And boom, next episode is gonna be insane, bro. It's been your boy Supremacy the God. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, that again shit. We're on a road to 600. We're trying to reach these levels. What you guys think of the show thus far? The manga is also really good, but I'd actually recommend the anime at this stage, just because I feel like it's gonna be easier to understand and easier to grasp the world and everything around it in anime form, I think, personally. But to each their own. But yeah, don't be afraid to check it out, and it's on Crunchyroll for free. And if you have premium, you can watch episode 2 as well.
I got friends now.